Girl, I can't lie.
Hi guys, it's Chichi. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I actually asked you guys to comment your unpopular opinions. I'm gonna be reacting to them. I also asked you guys to just comment on a topic that you guys want me to talk about. I'm not sure if my opinion will be unpopular or not to those topics, but basically this is a video where I talk a lot. So if you hate me talking, you may want to exit out this video. If you're new to my channel, hello, hi, my name is Chichi. You should subscribe only if you want to. And also you can follow me on all my social media. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat is all at Chichi Okibe. I literally have so many to go through, so let's get started. Opinions on Summer Walker's rhinoplasty. Basically, Twitter has been talking and they've basically come to the conclusion that Summer Walker's gotten a nose job. You can see the before and after. There's a drastic difference. This wouldn't be a surprise if Summer got a nose job because she's really open about talking about her BBL. Her body's amazing, by the way. Her doctor did the damn thing.
Wow, it feels lovely.
Thank you. But yeah, but she got a nose job and people aren't really a fan of it. I'm about to say something really hypocritical. Back when I got a nose job, I'd get these comments all the time and I'd be so infuriated because people just didn't understand and they were just, you know, talking shit when they don't have all the facts. But I'm about to be a hypocrite because I'm about to say the same exact thing. I really don't think that Summer needed it. Plastic surgery, unless it's like for medical reasons, is a want, not really a need. So no one really needs plastic surgery, but personally for me, I thought her old nose fit her face perfectly. I thought her old nose was so cute. So I don't really know why she would want a nose job. Like when you're ethnic, you gotta be careful when getting a nose job because if your surgeon makes your nose look too small, you could look botched. Maybe it is a nose job, maybe it's just a filter. I don't really know, but I'm not a really big fan of it. But again, my opinion doesn't really matter. The only opinion that matters is hers, and if she likes it, then that's that. Abortion is not murder. I wouldn't get one myself, but there should be an option. If you guys know me, you know that I'm heavily pro-choice. I think it should be up to the woman to do whatever she wants with her body. Would I personally get an abortion? Yep. Yep. And it makes me really sad that people are like out here trying to like ban abortion. If someone's pregnant and they don't want to be there, they're gonna find some way to terminate the pregnancy, whether it's good for them or it's not. And when you outlaw like safe abortions, it just increases the risk of unsafe abortion, where you have a greater risk at killing the mother and the fetus. And I just don't think that women who have unprotected sex and get pregnant and don't want the baby deserve to die, especially like that. So Tyler Perry looks better as a woman. You're evil for that one. You're evil. Evil. Thoughts on the Africans versus African American debate. I think that shit is so stupid. There are so many people from other races trying to bring black people down. So like, don't you think Africans and African Americans together, if we're just, you know, united as one force, we could, you know, help each other, lift each other up, because it seems like everybody else in the world is trying to put us down. Like, I just think it's so stupid. Yes, there are differences between Africans and African Americans, but I think it's way more important to just look past that. But we're all black. Let's just look past that. Let's just be happy, lift each other up. Dating is overrated. I don't know that. I've never had a boyfriend, never talked to a boy, so I don't really know that, but I constantly see my friends get cheated on all the time. I wouldn't say necessarily that dating's like overrated, but it is like, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. People get really heartbroken over like, you know, breakups and stuff. It ruins their whole workflow and everything. It could really fuck up your brain, especially if someone like cheats on you or something. Like, it's an evil world we live in.
It's an evil world we live in.
The Kardashians aren't as controversial as people believe. I agree. They're really not. They just have a lot of money. Like, a lot of people hate on them for getting plastic surgery. A lot of people get plastic surgery. Like, come on. Well, a lot of people hate on them unnecessarily. Sometimes they deserve it, but most times they don't. I actually like the Kardashians. I don't watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians or anything, but I follow Kim and Kylie on Instagram. I don't don't know. I feel like a lot of people hate on the Kardashians because it's fun and everyone's doing it, but they're really not as bad as people think. Kim's literally breaking people out of jail. So can black people be racist? This is a big debate, big debate, and I'm just here to tell you guys my opinion. I'm about to say a lot of stuff, and when I talk about all this, I'm talking about America. I can't speak for anywhere else, but I'm just gonna talk about racism in America. Black Americans can be racist. They can be racist towards Hispanic people. They can be racist towards Middle Eastern people. They can be racist towards Asian people, but they can't be racist towards white people. They can be prejudiced, very prejudiced, but they can't be racist. And that's simply because they don't have the power to do so. This country was built on systematic oppression, laws and rules created by white people that would tell black people that they can't do stuff. They can't own property, they can't do this, they can't sit in the front of the bus. But even though slavery was outlawed years ago, even though Jim Crow laws are no longer in effect, prejudice against black people still linger in the cracks and crevices of this country. Racism implies power, and black people in America just simply don't have that. We're the minority. That's the reason why black people have to work twice as hard to get good paying jobs, to get into good colleges, and to just live. Racism can only exist when one group has power and influence over another. And who has the power and influence in America? Not me. Okay, someone is asking me to talk about the coronavirus.
Bitch, I'm not scared of a coronavirus or the beer version of that shit. I'm gonna get corona and then I'm gonna get a corona. Cause I don't give a fuck about corona, bitch. It's a flu. You just take some Mucinex and drink water and tea and sleep. That's all you gotta do. Y'all are so scared of some damn corona. Y'all are so scared of corona that I need a corona.
The BTS Army sucks. That is very bold of you to say, because the BTS Army is huge and very intimidating. I've never seen a fandom so big and so strong and so vicious since One Direction was in its prime. The BTS Army literally scares me, so be careful. I like James Charles. I think he has changed and he is a good person now. I think he's smarter than he was before in his career. I feel like it took him a long time to realize that when you have an audience, you can't say certain stuff. And it took him a long time and lots of scandals to realize that. And I feel like now he knows, and he may be a good person. I don't know. You really can't know, because you never know how these YouTubers are when the camera's turned off. Personally, I don't watch James Charles, never really did, but good for him. Nothing wrong with Brandy making sizes for skinny girls. If it were large size only, it would be okay. I think she's saying that there's nothing wrong with Brandy Melville only having a one size that's really skinny because it was like a bit larger than it would. I don't understand what she's even saying now that I think about it. My opinion on the Brandy Melville one size fits all is shop somewhere else. Brandy Melville, like the people over there, people working everything, they know that what they're doing, and I feel like we shouldn't support brands that cater to only one. Like, I feel like we're in the era of inclusivity with makeup, with clothing sizes, and I just feel like we shouldn't even pay attention to Brandy Melville. But what they're doing, brainwashing little girls into thinking that they're fat, it works. This is the reason why eating disorders exist. And I just feel like we, just as a community, should just cancel Brandy Melville. Being obese shouldn't be normalized, and I completely agree. It's not healthy to be obese. But here's also the thing. Healthy comes in all shapes and sizes. I feel like the thing that should be most important is if you're healthy or not. And if you're healthy and you're bigger, that's when all of the body positivity would come into play. But if you're on the verge of obesity and you're not healthy and you're out here saying, never gonna change, body positivity, that's not okay. Homosexuality is a sin. It's against the Bible, no matter how this generation tries to spin it. I hate it when people use religion to justify their beliefs. I feel like if we're trying to appeal to everyone, then we need to use human reason to decide what's right and what's wrong. So not being a fan of homosexuality simply because the Bible tells you not to just isn't good enough. My opinion on homosexuality is that it is perfectly fine. It's not a disease, it's not an illness. You just like the same sex. It's okay. I don't understand why people are so against it. It really does make me mad. Baby hairs are overrated. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I kind of hate baby hairs because I can't do them myself. I can't do baby hairs on a wig. I can't do baby hairs on my natural hair. So I kind of hate baby hairs, and that's the reason why, because I can't do it. But yeah. I know no one really asked me about this in particular, but I want to talk about beauty bloggers, beauty influencers who don't own up to their plastic surgery, because I feel like that is so important. Here is my opinion. If you are a social media influencer, a beauty blogger, a beauty influencer, whatever you want to call it, and you get work done, you get lip injections, nose job, BBL, whatever, you have to tell your subscribers. Like, when you're a beauty influencer, your job is literally to influence the public about beauty. Your appearance itself influences people. It's not a situation where it's like, oh, it's my life, I don't owe my subscribers anything, I don't have to give an explanation to anyone if I get plastic surgery. And that's true if your livelihood doesn't depend on it. Like, if you're a gaming YouTuber and you get plastic surgery, you don't have to tell anyone. Nobody is coming on your channel to see how you look. When you're a YouTube gamer, you don't influence people about beauty. You influence people about video games. And I hate it even more when people get work done, don't own up to it, and pretend that it's natural. The reason why beauty influencers need to own up to their plastic surgery and need to tell their audience about it,
because if you don't, it implies that you achieve the way you look through natural means. Your subscribers are going to try to achieve the way you artificially look using natural remedies, which won't work. The desperation to look like your favorite celebrity or social media influencer can lead to unhealthy life decisions that can harm your subscribers. Being honest about plastic surgery with your subscribers will bring closure and peace of mind to your audience. That's why you should be honest. You don't want to be a fraud.
and I'm just saying now, everyone knows I got a nose job, but the reason why I told you guys about my nose job wasn't because I felt like I had to. I genuinely wanted to tell you guys. So that's why I did. There are two genders. Whether you identify with one or the other is personal, but there are only two. I disagree. Some people just don't understand the difference between gender and sex. Sex is your biological makeup, whether you're XX chromosome or XY chromosome, female or male. There are only two sexes, but there are multiple genders. You can be cis female, cis male, trans female, gender fluid. There are so many. At 16, is a body count of 5 too high? But when you're 16, you're still a child. You should really wait until you're at least 18 to be doing all that stuff. But I know you're not gonna listen to my advice, so let me just give it to you the real way. People are gonna think you're green if you have a body count of 5 at 16. That's just society. I'm just telling you the facts. Your body count is really nobody's business but your own. My battery's about to die on my camera. My battery's about to die on my phone. So we gotta end the video right here. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more content from me. If you agree with me, disagree with me, or have unpopular opinions of your own, comment it down below. You can share your opinions about anything. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Girl, I can't lie. And like a you watch her back it up. She do that, that's what's up.